ndegere y'umuguzi. Aya na yatekire chinga kiechi ime ya Kisi TV.
Manchomo ligererea Kisi TV, karibu sana saa ya atikire chinsa Ikomi asenchera yobwenge nchenkoro kwa Lydiah Moraa. Abwase nkomanyinga litkolia lero oyo bwateganga yogo cyakuriye kerogo kyobora yasobo cyolyo bonene bo mwaka w'ikiri bibere 2025 nebere Dr. Fred Matiang'i nigo bono harachkurwanirira anena mono na kwirukia ebendera ya Chubiri hasokuria ekeroge kyobora yasobo cyolyo bonene bo mwaka o 2027. Ayanku batkana monege karo ikiu yakorekana bene litkolia lero ge kamiti yo yekero ge kyama ge Jubilee ge karekiara wa mono yo kabiro mora ibinsi ya Kenya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta asibo yonko manyinga Dr. Fred Matiang'i nigo achorwa koba omokonyi wekiama gosomokonyi bomoriki wekiame kyo ge Jubilee.
After our NEC meeting this morning, today the Jubilee Party convened a NEC meeting at our headquarters here. The NEC meeting was chaired by our party leader, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, where we were able to deal with key issues of leadership, structure, and also the strategy that strategic direction that we would want to take as a party. And even before we do the statement, I think it is good to note on the onset the NEC, on behalf of the entire Jubilee fraternity across the country, extends its deepest condolences to Mama Ida, Rosemary Jr., Winnie, the entire Odinga family, the entire ODM fraternity, and Kenyans from all walks of life, following the untimely passing on of Right Honorable Lydiah Moraa Odinga. The party stands in solidarity with the family and the entire nation during this difficult moment of loss. In our meeting, after our meeting, we had the following resolutions, and these are resolutions after quite some lengthy deliberations, but resolutions that were arrived at unanimously. And you also note that this is our first NEC meeting since we had our NDC some few weeks ago. The first item on our agenda was to fill in some of the vacant NEC positions that have been occasioned by many reasons that we do not need to go through. And we needed to have a whip within the National Assembly, and the whip of our National Assembly now, following the resolution by NEC, is Honorable Samuel Arama. Our whip for the Senate, again following the resolution, is Senator James Romenin. We also have Bwana Kagwe acting as our ED as we continue working on other issues around the same place. So Kagwe is our ED going forward. We as NEC also have appointed Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i as our
kotikana nayo manchomo ligererea Kisi TV asekero kyobokonyi litukerigalia rero ria Alhamis tariki 30 cy'umutinyu Ikomi umwaka w'ikiri bibere 2025 Mosakeito Kamila Songitani gatari amateye mukuru asensebo ya Nyanchwa gotoka imeye ward ya Kitutu Central ebunge ne ya Kitutu Chache South County ne ya Kisii abasa komera namone ya mateye ebwate oboromon obonene kubatkana mona makong au ayuba beire ebagwetera na boni go bakomorekera omorokibo yomo oyore ntakana aserita Peter Ochora huyogandate gotigara asenka eye maiga yoko bwatera nibwa asomo basukano mu gwepara na kwirira ere kuirwa sinyagitaria ya muyatenweke kurinde kaigurwa kubatikana mone bill eyo wikira bono iga yeirere gwesokia na gusaba bokonye ye maiga yokuburu musamaria boigo morayo ranyar kumusira elinderi agendere konyoro bugwenya asiboigo mwisiko mwabo akwanire igoro ya makong au ayubabire ba wetera gwika goseri bwahe ye maiga ya mamu mwabo gusiro bugma bwaye na maiga yaye antiaye akanyar ko baka kubaira na kubaho bo menyo kurinde bati mbaya antiaye nigo asiria obugma bwaye asibono abana bo batigeire na mayanda boigo ogukumyo konne na kwirera barobwe sokia na kubolia basamaria baya kobasira.
Kwa majina naitwa Peter Charo. Nilikuwa nasoma shule ya Getembe Secondary School from 3. Tulikuwa tunaenda matanga nikapata road accident. Mainika boni katoka nje. Then nikaendanga hospital tenwe. Nikakaa huko for almost 2 months. Lack of money. Nikakaa huko bill ikakuwa juu kafikanga 374,000. But mimi nikawaambianga tu sina do na hii haiwezi patikana. Wakaniambia waende nyumbani, then ukirudi next hiyo nilikuwa inafaa nirudi jana ndo nirudi na do. But hiyo jana kuwezekana Jumaa alipasa. So na matanga ikapangwa ikuwa on this Friday. Then usini kawapigia simu kawaambia wakapostpone mpaka next week. So mimi kitu ningeweza kuwaambia wananchi ama viongozi mnisaidie tu niende nipone. Then kutoka hapo naweza sema tu asante.
Mama minto gasirite nya ubabu minto yarangenya njokera. Anakira mama sira agatinde kusoba tugatigara na baba nera agacha sira tugatigara ni antiane erabone yasirire tugaseri gukuru nyanja ni chanko cyane kono tugacha correct kono anti kirosirire akera sira ntubati astoguchi umano mintane rati kiti igavuni kiti kono twari gusaba bokonyi anyara kwenda nyakitari abweni ntubati ndogo tokonyi nyasi tumenye tu bandi kono twari kuanya bokonyi bweni irindo mano yumtawe
uyu ni umwana we sister amito mama mabone ro mukoboti nakumbati byakabera abana abo bayitere challenge usitu bayitere challenge na sana witere family muna abana ba minto aba muri ba minto bariko mpaka ne tuko torora se family kuba bayiboli bayito basirete nje getenga kigete bakari koleta ngane segi utwagendo kurinde tukatiga umwana oyo rene eka tu ya kuishi ikatika bere bagaseli gokorwa so much karaba seli bo mbarenga tinga go seli bo barenga lakini rende bagacha bagaseli bo kubasoka iga ko bakwira na maroko bagatari umwaga muri kwira no muri go sama mwana ya kariye sako bera agacha kanyoro mungino yorogoro iga kamwasa karaberera yigire kabere umwana oyo
Moraa ibensi ya Kenya Dr. William Samoei Ruto ni guhaikirana ase kaunti ya Kakamega ase kirengekene koroto na gwasori magendero au gucha saba na nchibe kaunti yo ya Kakamega abwa sense moyo bobwenya haigura bene nyagitari ya Butere County. Ruto boigoni go hagikiria bamirira be serikali asaidie ira na guteba bunani go harachukwene ke serikali ya Kenya kwanza nguikiraniere amagendero au gucha saba na nchi ime yense yonse.
Jameni, mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mnasema tuendelee na kazi ama mnataka hao watu watuletee fitina? Wale watu wa ukabila mingi na chuki mingi na kisirani mingi, sisi tunawaambia sisi wakati sasa ni wakati ya kazi. Ama namna gani? Si nyinyi ni wananchi? Si nyinyi ndio mnachagua MCA? Si mnachagua mbunge? Si mnachagua gavana? Si mnachagua rais? Na mimi nataka niulize nyinyi, vile mnapima mtu kazini, mnapima mtu mwenye anafanya kazi ama mtu ya fitina? Si kila mtu anapimwa na ile kazi amefanya. Kama mtu ni mtu pere barabarani, sijui mambo ya bure, si nyinyi mtamweka mahali anatosha? So mimi naambia hao jamaa, tulizeni boli, mambo bado. Wacheni kwanza tufanye hii kazi ya wananchi. Ama namna gani? Siku ya siasa ikifika, tutakutana na nyinyi kwa kiwanja. For now, sisi tunataka kuweka vifaa kwa hiyo hospitali. Tumalize stadium ya Buhungu. Tumalize hospitali ya referral ya Kakamega. Tuunganishie hawa stima. Ama mnasemaje watu wa Kakamega? Si namna hiyo? Hoye! Kakamega hoye! Jameni, si mnaona tunasimama hapa leo pamoja? Si ndio? Si hapa tulikuwa na watu wa Kenya Kwanza? Si hapa tulikuwa na watu wa Azimio? Lakini leo tumekubaliana tunatengeneza serikali moja ya broad base ambayo inaunganisha Wakenya wote.
Ndio tuondoe ubaguzi, tuondoe ukabila, tuondoe chuki, tuungane kwa sababu umoja ni nguvu. Ama namna gani watu wa Butere? Si mnaona mimi na Tindi Mwale tunasimama hapa pamoja? Ama namna gani? Mimi nauliza nyinyi watu wa Butere, mnasema tuungane ama mnataka tutengane? Tuungane ndio tuwafanyie kazi, ndio tuwe na nguvu ya kuwafanyia kazi. Wangapi wanasema tuungane? Jameni, nione kwa mkono. Nyinyi mnajua tulimpoteza mzee wetu Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga, si ndio? Si tulimpoteza huyo mzee? Na wakati tulikubaliana na yeye, mimi niliketi chini na yeye, mimi nikamuuliza kwa heshima tuunganishe taifa letu la Kenya, na huyo mzee alikubali. Na ndio sababu hiyo tukatengeneza serikali ya broad based ya kuhakikisha hakuna sehemu ya Kenya inabaguliwa, hakuna sehemu ya Kenya inawachwa nyuma. Na ndio sababu hiyo mnaona tumeungana jameni, tuweze kusukuma maendeleo kila sehemu ya Kenya. Na mimi nataka niwahakikishie, mimi nikiwa kwa mapenzi ya Mungu kiongozi wa taifa letu la Kenya, ya kwamba ile ubaguzi ya zamani, ile chuki za zamani, ile ukabila imeturudisha nyuma miaka nyingi. Tumesema hiyo ukabila tunafungia katika kaburi la sahau, tunaungana, tunashirikiana, hakuna sehemu ya Kenya.
Mo waziri bobo cheno heden duale nigeso kire bono na kwegerera abana siasa aba waziri anemono aba waziri haba wesonania asamangana siasa anigachire maiga yaba bunge kugikiria aba waziri haba waka siasa asebono baba kanire gokora emeromo yabo naba waziri guchasa abananchi korende egento heden duale hatuguterale na goteba buna lichikoria Kenya nkwanchirire haba waziri wesonania asamangana siasa.
Secretaries by law. We are politicians and we will politic. And I want him to read the Conflict of Interest. I want him to read the Conflict of Interest Act, which was passed, which amended the Leadership Act.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I'm just trying to tell the CS that he would do better to work more than he does politics.
I serve a political government and the law allows me. If you change the law and says ministers should not politic, I will not.
Hayo kagendreto morgereria okisiti babanyagitari kurwase county ya Marsabit ni gobono beso kire na gukwanira omugirobo abase nkomanyinga ni gomogiro yorit koria lero oswali tkoria meronke bere ne 5 ne 3 asebono baganire serikali ye county ya Marsabit kwene kibunango esokere na gukwanira igoro yomugiro yo eye maiga yokobeko kuibwana omutinyo kabero mwako yokorende ase collective bargaining agreement yabo wikiramono iga iterekiranibwa batebira nigo barachiko gendera gukora umugiro yo gwika bakanirwe ngere yabo boigo amagani yabo kurigerirwa amone serikali ye county yo.
Good morning. Today we are doing 28th day of our strike as the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers, still demanding from the county government of Marsabit to implement our return to work agreement that we signed on 14th of April 2025. We are still demanding the provision of comprehensive medical cover, still demanding our promotions and redesignations, still demanding the remittance of our statutory deductions that goes back several financial years back. And to date, there is minimal or lack of effort from the county government trying to resolve the issues affecting the healthcare workers and especially the clinical officers. And we have decided to go on the street to demand for our rights, to demand the implementation of our return to work agreement in full. And we also request His Excellency the Governor to intervene and make an amicable resolution to the ongoing strike so that we go back to our workplaces and serve our community. Because at the end of the day, it's the community that are suffering. And that is our request. And we are also requesting the County Assembly to intervene in a petition that we served to the County Assembly through the Clerk of Assembly to hear and listen to our grievances. Since we started demanding, it's been over 2 years now that we have been demanding for implementation of our return to work agreement, which always ends in lies and falsehood. And we cannot run a government by lies and threats that are coming from the Department of Health especially. So our demand is, in clear terms, is the county government of Marsabit implement the return to work agreement between the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers and the county government of Marsabit. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Shukri Ibrahim Hassan. I am a Marsabit Kuko branch treasurer. Mine is to urge executive to implement our true return to work agreement, also to provide us with a comprehensive medical cover. We have 2 of our colleagues who are sick, one with a tumor and another one with tuberculosis, and they don't have comprehensive medical cover to cater for their medical bill. We need also the government to solve the issue of perennial salary delay. We don't have money to pay school fees for our children. We don't have money to pay rent. We don't have money to buy food for our family, which is basic needs. Also, pertaining to promotion, some of our colleagues who have been here have been stagnated to one job group for almost 11 years. So we urge the county government of Marsabit to implement our career guideline, which was adopted in 2024 May. Lastly, my plea goes to our governor.
Hayo amuna yanda mange omorigereria okisi TV oyanyora senchera yobwikirano chikuraga ibere boigo inye chabo tukobuna butambe to wakirambya munasa kwenda kuchora kurigereria kisi TV amandegere nayo mugusi tukomanye togoseme tuko kenchenkoro kwa Lydiah Moraa.
Aya na yatekire chinga kiechi imeya kisi TV. Sanga na intwe aso mutandao wetera Instagram amona Twitter @Kisii Television, tonyore YouTube na Facebook Kisii TV, twakire esimi wetera 0708386041 yanyore onsi ayatekire ime ya Kisii TV amande